Okay, now that I'm logged back in as I'm a tester here, I want to create a group. As you recall in the last video, I have a couple of friends, and that's enough to make a group. So I'm going to create a group. The group name is going to be SDLIB Community Website Help Group. This group creates and makes available content that is relevant to user tutorials for this website. So I'm going to create that group. All these things you can edit later if you want to. All right, this is kind of important. You have to say what kind of group you're going to have. This, if you make it public, any member can join the group. Anybody that you see up here under members can join up. There might be a reason for that. Or you can make a private group that's available only when people request to be in it. So, like, I could invite some people, and then other people might say, "Oh, I want to be in that group. I'm going to request to be in that group." Or it can be hidden, and only people who are invited can join. So this might be something you want for your class, or something project you're working on that you don't really want to have out there that's super public yet. This would be, I think this is appropriate for this group, that if somebody else has something that they want to publish that has to do with help tutorials for the website, they could join the group and add to our content, and or just be available to comment on what we're doing. The next step is to create a group blog. You can do it or not. If you don't want a group blog, you just go on to the next thing. But I want to enable a blog because you probably just want to. You could have a blog that you've already created that you could pick from this drop-down box, but I'm just going to say, hey, I want to create a new one. It's nice if you start looking closely at this interface, it'll start showing you the URLs to things. So this group blog is going to be called community.asdlib.org, ASDLIB Community Website Help Group. That's going to be the URL to get to this blog. I want people to be able to post, and then I can change these roles around if I want to. I'm just going to keep it like it is. It has a nice description of what each one is. I want some sort of picture to associate with this thing, so I'm going to pick this little website looking image. This has a cool little cropper tool where I can, pick just how much of this to use. It's only going to let me go so far. So that's what's going to show up when in like this little spot for this group. And then I can invite people. All of my friends that I have will be listed here. So I'm going to pick both of those. And it shows me who they are. Let me scroll down a little. And then I'm going to finish. So I set up the details. I set up the settings about whether it's private or public or hidden. I created a group blog. I picked a picture and I'm going to send my invites. When I finish, these people will say, hey, you've been invited to, they're going to get a notification up here that says, you've been invited to be in this group. This is a cool little thing because what's new in the website, I'm a tester, so it's asking me, I could type in here, hey, I'm getting started. Well, I'll just do it. Hey, I'm getting started on gathering assets for the new help blog. So I can post this and my members are going to get a little message that says, hey, this group is busy doing this. So it keeps them in the loop. It's a quick place to add a note if you're working with a group about where you are in terms of participation in the group. Okay, I'm going to log out right quick and I'm going to log in as ASDL editors. And I have two notifications. I accept that this group has, or this user has been accepted with the friendship request and has been invited to be in a group. And so I'm going to accept that. I want to be part of this group. Now my blogs has the ASDLIB community website help group as one of my blogs because since I've signed up for the group, now that blog shows up as one that I can go to. Ignore this for now. And ASDL editors and I'm a tester are both authors on this blog. So since Cindy Blogger has not accepted the group request yet, she's not listed here as an author on this blog. So hopefully you're starting to get an idea of how you can come in here and look at who the members are, get people to sign up and become members and create groups, how you can have one or many groups that you're involved in. Now ASDL Editors is part of this group and part of that group. And you know, if you got too busy and you just didn't want to be in the group anymore, you could leave the group and then you won't be associated with that content or that group anymore. If real life could be so easy, I guess that's why we have the web. Okay, there you go. Groups, members, and friends. So I hope that that clarifies some things and that you'll get on the ball and start making some connections real soon. Thanks.